Okay, I am back. Did everyone leave, or are you still here? Yeah, I saw it. What's weird is I didn't realize you don't even have to have your YouTube open. The browser doesn't even have to be open to stream. So I could be streaming on accident someday and not know it. um, yeah, I don't know what Lemonhead Penny is doing. He may be working, so he may not be able to see this. Oh, but how is everyone? How are y'all doing? Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. I didn't think about it at the time because I didn't think anybody could see me, but everybody can. I am doing really, really, really well. Part of this is about the ANA because I got something from them, the American Numismatic Association. I'm a district rep for them, meaning a district can be one or more states. I'm the district rep for Arkansas, and that's all I want to be, frankly. But one of the neat things is about the ANA, you get invitations to uh, go to different auctions and even submit items for auction, and that's one thing that I wanted to show y'all. This is a Stacks and Bowers auction catalog, or it's excuse me, an auction information essentially, and it shows you some of the major coins that are gonna be up for sale. I hope you can see that. Um, and it also mentioned one of the big things that is going to be at the big show in Philadelphia. The what is this? The World's Fair of Money? Is that right? Yeah, I think the National Money Show is in March, so this would be the World's Fair of Money. And hey, Beth, and so I get these kind of heads up of what's going to be at different places, and they're going to have at the Philadelphia show. You ready for this? The finest known 1913 V nickel. So I could actually go and see that if I were attending Philadelphia. And I'm not going to be able to go to Philadelphia. I couldn't find a hotel for less than like $100 a night. And I do like 60 and $70 a night, 70 being like the max that I'll really do. Um, but to give you an idea, there are two big shows that the ANA does every year. There's the National Money Show in March, and the World's Fair of Money in August. And I'll tell you what I have seen when I've gone. I've seen the 1974 D, which is the only known D example. Lincoln sent the aluminum that was in '73. Copper had risen dramatically, and they were trying to go to uh, a new metal. And so, in order to help convince people that they needed to do it, the Mint made several different examples and gave them to congressmen. And then they were supposed to keep track of them, and they kind of did, but kind of didn't. And so there were a few samples that escaped. So they were produced in '73, but they had the '74 date on them, and they are illegal to own. And this person who worked at the Mint had a '74D example, which it's only known with the Denver Mint mark. But he passes it down to his family. Well, the family announced, "Hey, look what we've got," and they're like, the mint's like, no, that's our property because that's not a real coin. That's not a legitimate. Uh, it's not legitimate currency or coinage, so you can't have it. And yeah, the family got it confiscated. I've also seen a real 1943 copper cent. By the way, you can bet the security is tight. I mean, it's all over these coins. You can get close, but I mean, it's tight security. So what else? Uh, I've seen $1804, and I'm gonna get to see another one. I'm gonna do so that I'm telling you, I'm gonna go to the ANA Summer Seminar this this June. It's actually coming up very very soon, and I'm gonna go to the while I'm there. I'm gonna visit the ANA Museum, and the ANA Museum has all kinds of wonderful cool stuff, including an 1804, and I mean just we're talking millions of dollars in coins, millions upon millions. So I also got invited to a private. If you get involved enough, you get invited to like private things, and there's a private. What is it? Something like. Ooh, God, I'm gonna drop that. That's my medicine. That would have been real genius. It says time to celebrate 50th anniversary or 50th annual summer seminar. Hey, blues! And it says please join us for a private reception with hors d'oeuvres and open bar to thank you for your tremendous support of the ANA. And that'll be June 19th. I actually get there. I leave the 14th, get there on the 15th, and I stay until the 21st and get back on the 22nd. And that'll be the ANA summer seminar. And like I said, it's an incredible opportunity. Beth, I'm gonna try to film as much as I can at summer seminar. What I would love to do is get some of these guys that y'all have read about and I've read about, and get some of their thoughts on camera, or at least on camera phone, because I don't have a laptop. I know Ken Brissett is always there, author of editor of the Red Book. Q. David Bowers sometimes makes an appearance. You know, he's written everything under the sun. Uh, it's amazing how much he's written. One of the very first instructors I ever had. Why is the video output low? There's no reason for that. Can y'all hear me okay? It says my live stream is not doing well. And there's no reason for that. Let me see what I have running that shouldn't be. Okay, cool. Well, so yeah, so Q. David Bowers is sometimes there. Bill Fiva used to teach there, but he's retired from summer seminar for many years now. But James Wiles, if y'all go to VarietyVista.com, he's the one that runs that. He'll be there. I'm actually taking his course this year. I took it. It was the very first summer seminar course I ever took. I'm taking it again to brush up on everything because I need to. It's the modern mini process and how errors and varieties occur, and so it gets pretty technical, and I need to brush up on my skills. And who else? Oh, this was cool. So the very first time I took it, he had a co-instructor, and that was Tori Stone Moldrohr, who at the time wrote for Coin World's Collectors Clearinghouse. If y'all remember that column, if any of y'all read that column, that was really cool. And didn't help that she was pretty. I mean, it did help, I guess, but it was a fun class. And so, like I said, this is the ANA catalog that shows some of the things that are going to be up for auction. And for those of y'all that got in here, Uh, I did announce they're going to have in Philly the finest known 1913 V nickel. So that's going to be. I'm not going to get to go. It's too expensive. But how cool would that be to get to see it? All right, it's mail call time. Mail call. I got a good deal on this too, and this is shipped really well. I may have to get. Yeah. Oh, I just threw my scissors. Well, it looks like I threw them. I didn't actually throw them. Well, but they fell. All right, here they are. All right, Melco. Let's cut the little edge there because I don't want to cut anything that maybe in there. All right, let's open this up. Y'all may remember when I won this. I'm not sure. Oh, cool. We got a couple of different. That's cool. There's nothing. Yeah, look at this, y'all. Is that a. Okay. Well, first off, we have. I can get it open. Even the plastic baggie is sealed really well. Come on. Oh, there we go. I got Lemonhead penny sticker. So that's pretty cool. I got I really love this. This is really labeled very nice. He does this really well. I got it's a half half penny, I think. Yeah, this is what I think a British half penny, 1967. Look at that. That's got beautiful color to it. Beautiful color. And I got my. This is that .720 silver. Uh, CN pesos. That's I believe 100 pesos. If I've got my. Oh wait, is it CN pesos? Is that 100? I think so. Look at that. Look at that. That's not even got a light on it. Look at that luster. My goodness. Look at that shine. And then the back. That's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? I can't even remember how much I got it for. It was dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. And then of course you threw in this, the half penny. So I mean I did really well. I held an auction last night. Y'all missed my auction last night. I had errors and varieties going for $5. Nice errors and varieties. Um, I think I need to give more of a heads up to people that about those because some of those should have gone for more. But I'm so glad that I was able to sell stuff because I needed the money for summer seminar. So I'm gonna actually I was gonna tell y'all, does anyone does everyone already have a 2019 Red Book? Or a better way to put it is, who doesn't have a 2019 Red Book? He does have good prices, Beth. Absolutely. What I was going to tell y'all is, I'm going to be tacky and drink out of the bottle first. Okay, Amanda. Uh, I am going to do a giveaway after summer seminar. Probably be right when I get back. I think I get back. Let's see. I get back on the 22nd. So it'll be the 25th. On the 25th, I'm going to do a giveaway, and it will be Ken Brissett autographed Red Book. Because, like I said, he's there at summer seminar, and you got the A&A right there that sells the newest books. So I'll pick up a 2019 Red Book, get him to autograph it, and someone will be a lucky winner. So that'll be cool. I thought that might be a neat little giveaway. Because he's harder to get a hold of than some of the people in the hobby. And he's been doing that Red Book for years and years and years. And so I always like to get more. Every summer seminar when I went, I used to get one. You know, he always autographed a Red Book for me. Yeah, there may be a little bit of a rigging of the. We might have to rig that giveaway in Amanda's favor. We'll have to see, right? No promises. I got to see on the others, but sometimes, you know, things just work out that way. Now that doesn't happen all the time. It would be an exception to the rule. Beth, I love it. I saw, what was it? Third edition Cherry Picker's Guide for sale the other day. That was the very first edition I ever read. And oh, you may or may not think this too, but I thought it was awesome. At Summer Seminar, they have an auction every year. It's put on by the YNs being young numismatists that are they're 18 or younger, or maybe it's 17 or younger. It used to be 22, but anyway, they hold an auction. It basically pays for their summer seminar. They work and they put together. They do a whole auction catalog, complete with photos and descriptions. They get donations and they work on this catalog all week. And at the end of the week, there's an auction, like 2 or 3 hour auction of these items that they get, and the money goes toward the Young Numismatist Fund that pays for summer seminar scholarships. Because again, it costs about $1,100 to do summer seminar for 1 week, and that's without your transportation, your flight. You don't need transportation when once you're on campus, but I mean, you got to get, you know, you got to get to summer seminar, and so they have full scholarships for young numismatists, and there are a lot out there because they get a lot of good money. There's a little bit of money for adults for scholarships. I got a very generous partial scholarship. That's the only way I'm able to go because I couldn't afford the whole thing. Let me just tell you, not even remotely. But with that partial scholarship, I found a way. You know, I'm like, if you're gonna pay almost all of my way to go there, I'll get there. You know, you got to. I wouldn't pass this up for the world. So it's a beautiful experience. Wonderful. It's a lot of fun. It's a week with your fellow collectors and learning as much as you can in a week about your specified area. And it's a lot of information, but you get a lot of cool free stuff too. And you get to meet, like I said, some of the big names in the hobby. So I love it. I didn't really mean for this to be like a huge long live stream, but uh, Oh, Beth, I just got your question. So if we're on a lag, that tells you kind of how much. Um, well, the Red Book, like I said, they call it the 2019 edition. It's sort of like a prediction of what prices are going to be, but that's all it really is. It's wonderful for knowing every coin that is out there that has been made, including like special years like the 2017 Philadelphia um, with the P on it, Lincoln cent. But the prices are, well, frankly, not accurate. Uh, and they're not really expected to be, but it is a great reference for what's out there. How much has changed then? Probably not a whole lot. Prices have probably changed, but again, the prices you can't really pay attention to really. I mean, you can, but I don't. But it's neat to have. I mean, it's been a part of history for, gosh, I don't even know. I got a special edition. It was either 41 or 1947 reproduction edition. I can't remember if that was the. There was something special about that year, and they reproduced it, and I got a copy. Was given a copy. I didn't buy it. They're pretty expensive, but it's a good book to know what's out there. And then you got all these niche books like Cherry Picker's Guide. Oh yeah, so I know what I was gonna say. So the cover of the third edition Cherry Picker's Guide is a collage of all these different varieties, and I thought they probably did it in a computer, but they didn't. It was literally paper collage of all these different varieties, very well put together with the title and all that, and they just scan that. Well, someone at Summer Seminar several years ago, we're talking when I was in YN, so 2000 to 2004, ended up getting um, Bill Fiva donated the original cover, the original collage and all that. And someone won that, and I don't know who won it, but I would love to have it. And oh, so as far as those prices go, coming back full circle, that's what you're talking about. Honestly, the prices are Bill Fiva and JT Stanton, who writes the Cherry Picker's Guide, can get those prices all day long. Collectors cannot. To give you an idea, last night for $10, I sold Type B reverse Washington quarters in mint state. Very nice. And Cherry Picker says, let's look at one of them. All right, Cherry Picker says that it should go for $225. I sold it for 10. It wasn't because I got a bad deal. It was because I cherry picked it so I can afford to go that low, but also nobody pays $225. I've not met anybody because they can find it. These are pretty common. So the cherry picker's guide prices, it's again a wonderful way to know what's out there, but you're not going to get retail. I would love to, but you're not going to get retail. So, but I'd love to have uh, that copy I mean the cover. Yeah, I mean some of these. Well, like, let's look at my other. My desk is like Peavy's. Oh, errors. Prices on errors, I honestly still don't know how people figure them out. I've seen Lincoln sent off centers from $2 to $40. I don't know how people figured out. All right, see, this will kind of give you an idea of the price differences on. You remember Megan Green found the 1969S? Well, hers was an AU55. All right. Well, it's valued at 24,000. But in cherry pickers, an AU50, which that's a significant difference in grade when you're talking that kind of cash. In cherry pickers, it's listed at 25 at a lower grade, much lower. So yeah, cherry pickers prices, it's a little bit different. But it's a decent idea. I mean, it'll certainly tell you whether or not your coin is worth like $20 or $20,000. So it gives you, pardon me, I'm not feeling well. Gives you a decent ballpark. Yeah, the Type B reverses. I mean, I buy them because I can cherry pick them all day long. That's the reason I buy them. So I don't expect people to pay $225 for them. You know what? So how many errors and varieties have been discovered? Uh, to give you an idea, the third edition and fourth edition were smaller than this. All right, and it covered half cents through bullion, gold, silver, dollars, commemorative coins, all of that. Well, now we're at the sixth edition, and it's two volumes. The first volume being half cents to Jefferson nickels. So, and that started with the fifth edition. The fifth edition is where we started with two volumes. And to give you an idea, just since the fifth edition, just for half cents through nickels, I'm sorry, yeah, no, that's right. There have been more than 140 new varieties found. And that's just what's listed in cherry pickers. You got to remember, cherry pickers does not list. If you look at Wexler's website, he lists everything under the sun. Most, yeah, I would say most, would not be listed in cherry pickers because they're not strong enough or they can't be seen well enough. If you have to have a anything stronger than a 10x, it's not going to be in here. Not going to list it. Really, Beth, that's awesome. I don't know how far behind the chat is, but I'm just reading about the 55 double die grade A55. I'm actually really amazed that the 95 double dies have still. I mean, you can get them for $40. I mean, as high as 40 to $50. That amazes me because one of the things in the cherry picker's guide, I don't know if you paid attention to it or not, but they give a URS number, and the URS number stands for Universal, pardon me. I told you I'm tired. University Rarity Scale. And the higher the number, the more there are. and they're estimates, but they're pretty good estimates. And the 95 has a URS of 21. That is 500,000 to a million examples known. And they're still going for $40 in some cases. 20 to 40. I mean, that's credible. Whereas the 55, like you just mentioned, has a URS of 15, which is only 8,000 to 16,000 known. I mean, and that's why it goes for thousands. And then your 72s. Let's look. I'm looking at the major 72. Has a URS of 16, which is 16,000 to 32,000 known. But that 95 double die again, with that being known, 500,000 to a million, and it still goes for 20 to $40. I'll take it all day long. And you can see every week someone finds one in the in coin op. Every week someone finds one. It seems. So that's pretty cool. But the ANA is a wonderful organization. Only worth a couple thousand, but still nice finding pocket change. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And to me, honestly, anything in pocket change that you find that you like is worth it. I mean, if I find a neat RPM that's worth $5, I'll take it. That's five more bucks than I had, right? So I will take it every time. Every time. I wanted to see something real quick. Just give me a sec. Hopefully won't ruin the stream too much. So, all right, good. I got a payment in that I needed. So, Maill call. I'm so happy. Let's look at that again one more time. Beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah, this is without light. I mean, look how shiny that is without light. Beautiful original mint luster. Again, it's 1970, 78. Yeah, 1978. Cien pesos. Plata pura 20 GT lay 0.720. Beautiful coin. Amanda got quiet. She's thinking about her red book. You know what I could do? YouTube. Yeah, what time is Lemonhead streaming? Because I need to get on there. I need to jump on there. I don't blame you, Amanda. I do too. I need to jump on Lemonheads and thank him for this. And the halfpenny, too. That was a neat little bonus. And the sticker, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful halfpenny. 1967. It's at least a strong AU, I would say, at least. Might be a, yeah, at least. All right, well, so let me know when Lemonhead's going to be on, because I do want to join his room and support him. And so I will see y'all around. I will be around. Let's see. See you, Beth. Yeah, I don't know where Logan and Blues went, but thank you all. Not Blues. There he is. I found Blues. I found the Blues. We got the Blues. All right. Well, I guess I was. That's really all I wanted to do was do the mail call thing and talk a little bit about the ANA since I got uh, the auction stuff. 7 Central. All right. Well, I'll be there for sure. Oh, that sounds fun, Blues. Well, y'all have a good one. And uh, what I may do, I don't know if I will or not. I may think about though taking orders for red books and doing it that way. In other words, you send me the cash, tell me what it's for, and then I get the red book while I'm down there and get them to autograph it, or you send me the red book and I get them to autograph it. Because then you can do personalized. Oh, cool, cool, Blues. Oh, that's I was trying to figure that out last night. Under messages, it said messages per minute. So it's telling me how many messages per minute that I get. No wonder. All right. Well, that solves that little mystery. Anything else going on? If not, I'll end the stream and eat my wonderful. I've learned to make imitation crab, and you throw some celery in there and some mayo. I mean, I didn't make the imitation crab. Imitation crab salad is essentially what it is. Really high in protein, which I'm supposed to eat high in protein. So I'm gonna enjoy that, and y'all have a good one. That's the good stuff. All right, see y'all. Bye.